reading vlog about a specific book. Kira Dominguez is an author that I have found out about through Jess from Dickens and Docs on Instagram, and she writes Regency romances that are just sound like I have, that within the romance genre, I'm very particular, and these seem like something I can love. So yes, this one is called Her Caprice, and this is Kira's first book. So I'm going to be reading this one first. And it is about Beatrice Thornton. And she has a secret. We don't know starting out what the secret is. But it is the season when there will be balls and much socializing and all of that. And it seems like her parents are letting her attend the balls and everything, but they just want her to lay low because there's some secret that I think makes her ineligible, and we don't know what it is. And then there's going to be a Captain Henry Gracechurch, and he has returned from Spain, and he has a godmother who wants him to attend a ball, attend her ball. She hosts different ones. So I just really am so excited to start this, and it was so lovely. Kira sent me this and then her other book, The Telling Touch, and then she has a book coming out in March. So it was really fun because I received these books in the mail, and the next day on Instagram, Kira said that she has a title, which she released the title today. And then she has the tagline, which she's releasing tomorrow, and the cover reveal for her next book, which is coming out in March. So yeah, all very fun to have kind of all this happening at the same time. And this could just be the start of, a new favorite author. So join me as I read Her Caprice. It's extra satisfying to eat an apple while reading a book. I don't know about you, but I do. 2 chapters in, and we have a swoony leading man. I'm so excited to get to know him more, get to know him better. Just, this book is exactly what I'm in the mood for right now, and I am just wishing dinner would cook itself. And I have a movie night that I'm doing tonight on Instagram, which I really like the movie, A Room with a View, but I just want to sit and read this. So we'll see how much progress I can make tonight before movie night. It is now, I think it's around 4 p.m., I think. So I'm going to read for a little while longer and then make some dinner, and we'll see how much progress I make. I'm through the first 5 chapters, almost 50 pages in, and that flew by so quickly. The secret has been revealed and would not have guessed it. It's so creative, and now my mind is reeling thinking about all the ramifications of said secret. So I can't wait to continue. The dialogue is really sharp. It feels, just sometimes dialogue can bog me down in a book, but I feel like each character feels distinct and individual. We've met Beatrice's parents, and just the conversation feels very organic. And then Henry and his friend, his last name is Fox. I don't think it's his first name, so I think it's his last name. But their conversations has banter, and Beatrice and Henry's conversations their conversation they had at the ball was just so good. So Beatrice is, when I read the synopsis, she's on the dance floor, and this woman at the ball introduces her to this eligible young man. And he basically takes one look at her. He sees her outfit, and he just leaves her on the dance floor. And she's so caught off guard that she's just standing there on the dance floor all on her own. So in swoops Henry Gracechurch and asks her for a dance and makes it look like she was waiting there for him all along. Oh, so sweet. So sweet. So yes, so intrigued to continue on with her Caprice. I watched A Room with a View. It was so good as always. And I did some knitting while I was watching. It's just this oatmeal color. It doesn't really show up. But I'm trying to finish up this baby bunting before March, when I'm one of the hosts of Stitch and Listen, and I want to start a blanket then. So it's a name bunting. So I'm going to put a friend's baby's name on this. And I think I'll be able to finish because I just have 2 more flags to do, and then I'll embroider the names on it. But let's check how many pages I got in. 70 pages into her Caprice. I'm still so excited about this book. The way the plot is developing. I just want to sit and read nonstop, but I also love sleep. So I'm going to go to sleep. And tomorrow I need to keep up with a buddy read of The Scarlet Letter. And I definitely want to finish that on time because I'm hosting Literary Parlor, and we're going to discuss The Scarlet Letter there, in addition to Adam Bede, which I've already finished. So then I also need to read 13 chapters of The Other Bennett Sister, which I'm reading with Katie from Life Between Words, and I'm loving. And those are both on audio, and audio takes longer than physical reading. But after I finish those 2, and maybe read 1 book from the Odyssey, like it's divided up into 24 books, and maybe read 1 of the books because I am really behind. I think I'm just going to extend my read of it. After that, I could just do this. But I also wanted to film several videos tomorrow. We're just going to see how this goes. I would love to finish this tomorrow, but that leaves me around 200 pages I would have to read tomorrow. But then I know also, if I finish it that soon, if I finish it in 2 days, then I'll be sad that it's done. So we're going to see how it goes, and I'll let you know. Also, I meant to add that the dialogue in here is so good. Like, sparkling wit, is definitely applicable to this. Applicable to this. And each character feels unique. Like, they don't blend in with the other characters. And I'm very, very impressed, and it keeps impressing me. So I think that's a very good sign. 70 pages in, I'm still very much impressed. And very curious about how things are going to play out. Like I said, the secret that she has was so unexpected. And so it really has, I just did not see it coming. And I'm really curious how it will play out, and to hear more about how this secret has affected her life. It's only been a part of her life for 7 years. So she's 20 years old. So it hasn't been her whole life. But just seeing how this thing you have to hide from everyone, it's very, very interesting. It is pizza and game night. And look at that beautiful pizza. Yummy, yummy. It's bedtime on Friday night. So after we had pizza and played some games, boys went to bed, and I read for a while, but I'm pretty sleepy, so it wasn't like an amazing reading session. I managed to get through all the buddy reads today, so the other Bennett Sister and The Scarlet Letter. So then by the time I got through those and filmed several videos, I didn't have much reading time left, which makes me sad because I really wanted to just sit down and read this all day. I am at 111 pages, and there's 260, so I'm almost to the halfway point.
and I'm still really enjoying this so much. Just love our main characters of Henry and Beatrice, and they seem so real to me and all the interactions that they're having. And I love the sincerity that they show with one another. And I'm just, they say show, don't tell. And I'm feeling all of their feelings. And like I say, her dialogue just jumps right off the page. And also, I messaged the author, Kira Dominguez, on Instagram and asked her if Beatrice's last name, Thornton, was a nod to North and South. And she said yes. Makes me so happy. Mr. Thornton from North and South. Oh. So I'm just going to call it a day because I'm basically falling asleep. Tomorrow's going to be pretty busy. I have an interview that I'm doing. I'm very excited for. It's going up at some point in March on my channel. And I need to do grocery shopping. So those are definitely two busy things in the day. And then we'll see how reading goes. I bet I could fit in an early morning reading session if I really put my mind to it. So yeah, really looking forward to continuing on, and I really want to know what's going to happen. It is interesting too. There is a really tense relationship with her mother regarding their expectations of her future. Because of this secret, her mother's like, we are hiding you away forever. And her dad doesn't seem to be totally on board with that idea, but he also kind of doesn't want to vex his wife. So it's interesting to see how that's playing out. And there's a fair amount of humor in this, which I just love. The witty, clever banter. It's great.
I just learned a fun term. It is, before I tell you that, it is Saturday afternoon, and the interview fell through because of just complications with the schedule. I'm going to do it later. And then ordered groceries instead. And so here I am, sitting with her Caprice, just reading, and I have nothing to do for the rest of the day. But Venetian breakfast, I Googled it because someone says that they're going to be, Lady Sherborne is having something she calls a Venetian breakfast. And I Googled it, and it was the Regency equivalent of brunch. How fun is that, a Venetian breakfast? I think it's the Cinderella lover in me that just gets so excited anytime there's some kind of transformation story where a girl that has been dressed rather plainly gets to be fixed up. And it's funny because right at the same time I'm reading The Other Bennet Sister, and Mary just went into this big department store to get a really nice dress, and now she's going to Madame Durand, who is the woman who made some dresses for her before, but made them so that because Beatrice's parents were just making her dress super plainly and wearing everything that could be the most possibly unflattering. So she's back, but she's back with her friend Meg and without her mother. And she says, then Madame looked to where Beatrice's hand rested on the open page of the magazine, and then traveled the length of her limp gray gown. Even in that abomination, I don't think that you are hopeless. Reaching into her reticule, Beatrice brought out a thick roll of banknotes, almost every pound of pin money she had saved, such a large sum hardly dented by her few purchases in London, new gloves, books, petticoat linen, and such. Won't you take me in hand, Madame? Meg wandered over to stand at her side. I know you could fashion me something a good deal nicer than what Mamma ordered. Madame frowned. Nice. I am not some peasant needlewoman. I don't make nice clothes, but your mamma was not particularly interested in my opinions. Beatrice considered the stakes. Captain Gracechurch. She pressed on. I haven't come here to please mamma, but to please myself. Think of the triumph it will be to turn the plainest girl in 5 seasons into something of a beauty. I wager you can. So this big ball is coming up, and she knows she really wants to impress Henry because he is going back home, and this is her time to shine. So I look forward to seeing in my mind's eye the transformation that Beatrice can't make up my mind about this one character. I don't know if I'm reading him wrong or he's sketchy or not, and I just want to know. What is he like? And I think we might not know until the very end. This is bad. Things are bad. Something happened at the ball. Something really bad, and I'm stressed. And you want to say hi?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
Someone knows her secret. She just received an anonymous letter, and they're threatening to reveal it to everyone. And I really don't know who revealed her secret.
Talk to Mama in there.
I'm gonna talk to Mama in there. Say hi again.
Hi.
I have no idea who knows her secret. There's only 100 pages left. There's a lot that has got to happen in this 100 pages. So I am hunkering down and really wondering what's going to happen in this last 100 pages. I finished it. It was so good. This was so good. I can't believe it. Like, I feel like crying. It was so good. 5 stars, folks. 5 stars. And I just really struggle to find my brand of romances, but this is it, man. Historical setting, sparkling wit. I mean, the dialogue was so good, and the plot moved beautifully. This is just great genre fiction. It's just great storytelling. It's so good. It was so good. I'm so giddy. I'm like a giddy schoolgirl after finishing this. Thank you so much to Kira Dominguez for sending this. And what made me so excited is I was messaging her about a specific character, asking questions about like what, was happening to this character. And I was making guesses about the character and saying how much I liked them. And she said, well, you're in luck because in The Telling Touch, she's the main character. So she's the main character in this one. I think I'm going to wait a little while to read this one because I'm just like on a high from this one and from her Caprice. And I just want to like savor it and think about it for a while and treat myself. So thus ends the reading vlog. I was nervous going in, saying I was going to vlog it. What if I didn't like it? But I loved it. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with another video soon.